Students, today I will be discussing with you some important application of logarithms. So today my topic will be applications of logarithms. Students, as you know that in science we frequently encountered with numbers like 1, 100, 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power 8, 10 to the power 11. So when we study science, we encounter numbers that are small, medium range to the number that are very large. For example, this large number can be number of stars in our galaxy. This number 10 to the power 8 can be your velocity of light in meter per second. So you frequently encounter with these numbers. So now when we plot these numbers on a number line, suppose here is my 0 and here is my 10 to the power 11. So when you will plot these numbers on a number line, you will find that these small numbers, your small numbers like 100,000, they will coincide on a one point. So it means that you cannot show the variation of these large numbers on a number line. So what is the solution of this problem? So for solution of this problem, we have to think it in terms of logarithms. Now you know that if your equation is ax is equal to b, then in terms of logarithm, this equation can be written as log of b to the base a is equal to x. Now students, the base that I will be considering is a common base, that is log 10, because it is very easy to think in terms of the powers of 10. So in the powers of 10, I can write this as 10 to the power 0 is equal to 1, 10 to the power 1 is equal to 10, 10 to the power 2 is equal to 100, and so on. Similarly, 10 to the power 5 is equal to 1 and 5 zeros after 1. Now, I can also write this number in equivalent form of logarithm as log of 1 to the base 10 is equal to 0, log of 10 to the base 10 is equal to 1. Similarly, you can write as log of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the base 10 is equal to 5. Or you can say that log of 10 to the power 5 to the base 10 is equal to 5. So student, clearly you can analyze from this that when you take logarithm of the numbers that are multiples of 10 to the base 10, you get numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So now let's go back to our original problem. Student, what was the problem? Our problem was that we are unable to draw these large numbers on number line. Like suppose we have here 1, 100, 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power 11. So this large number we are unable to draw on the number line because these small numbers are coinciding. Now let us see what happens when we go to the log. Now you know that I have as already proved that this can be written in the term of logarithm. This can be write as 0 because I have already said that log of 1 to the base 10 is 0. So this is 2, this is 5, this is 11. Now you can easily plot now this 2, 5, 0, 2, 5 on a number line. So students, this is the one of the most important application of the logarithm, that when you have a large variation in number, you can plot them easily by using log scale. So I think that you have got my point. that you have understood that why the log scales are used. Because when you will study science, you will see in many topics that your graph is in the log form. So this is the basic reason behind the taking the logarithm in graphs. Now, one of the most famous application of these logarithms are Richter scale. Richter scale. Now, you all know that Richter scale is a scale that is used to measure earthquakes. Now, suppose I have three countries. One is India. Suppose other is China. And the next one is Japan. Suppose these three countries face an earthquake of different magnitude. Suppose an earthquake of magnitude 5 take place in India, earthquake of magnitude 7 take place in China, and earthquake of magnitude 8 take place in Japan. Now student, this Richter scale is a logarithmic scale. It is a logarithmic scale to the base 10. So basically what this 5 means on a Richter scale is that it is a logarithmic scale to the base 10. This means that this 5 is log to the base 10 of some number, suppose x, that is equal to 5. So you have to find x. It means what is x? So x will be 10 to the power 5. So this is the magnitude of the earthquake. Because this is 5, but this is not the magnitude. Because it is plotted on a log scale. So the magnitude of the earthquake is 10 to the power 5. Similarly, the magnitude of earthquake in China is 10 to the power 7. And magnitude of earthquake in Japan is 10 to the power 8. Now, you can see that on a Richter scale, you will see that this difference between 5 and 7 is very small. But is it not actually like that? So, what is the basic idea? The basic idea is that the earthquake in China is 10 to the power 2 or 100 times stronger than the earthquake in India. Similarly, the earthquake in Japan is 10 times stronger as that of China, or we can say that it is 10 to the power 3, that is 1000 times stronger than that of the India. So that's why you have seen that sometimes earthquake of magnitude 5 causes no destruction, whereas earthquake of magnitude 7 and 8 can cause a massive destruction. If you see it from only 5 and 7, the difference is not very much. So you cannot expect that this much earthquake is causing no destruction, and why it is causing such a massive destruction. So now we are getting the point that this is basically because this 5 means 10 to the power 5, because this Richter scale is a logarithmic scale. And why we use the logarithmic scale on the Richter scale? Because we have a large numbers. Because when the force that is in earthquake is a very large force. So to measure that large force, you have to express it in logarithmic terms. So this is the one application that you all must be aware of that how this logarithmic scales is used in Richter scale. So student, I think that you are getting familiar with the application of this logarithmic functions. Now, before concluding my lecture, I would like to give you one more example of this logarithmic scale. Suppose that is very useful in physics. Now, suppose you are working with a AC current, and you know that AC current has a variable frequency. Suppose the frequency that you are working is from 10 Hertz to 10 to the power 9 or 1 gigahertz. So student, you can see that again you have a very large variation in your numbers. So you cannot plot it on a linear scale. So you have to go to the log scale. So when you plot, suppose you are studying some variation of some quantity with frequency, like you are studying the variation of dielectric constant with frequency. So because your range of frequency is very large, so you have to go to the log scale. So you will find that on the log scale it is very convenient. You have 10, so that is 1, and you have 10 to the power 9, that is 9. So you can divide it into 9 equal parts. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically this is a log scale. So this is on a log scale. It is a log of frequency, log of f. So here 5 means 10 to the power 5. So this is the basic idea that I would like to bring to you, because when you will study the graph in any science stream like physics, chemistry, or even biology, these logarithmic graphs are there. So you should know that what is the meaning what is the meaning of this quantity when the graph is on a log scale. So students, I think I have given you the enough understanding of the logarithmics. Now next time I will discuss you with one more important mathematical function that is very much used in physics. So till then, I request you all to watch my all the videos and like and share my channel for maximum benefit to the students. Thank you.